Konnichiwa Nakama, I'm your host Locum23. You're joining me for Choices, stories you play, Sophomore, Book 1, Chapter 5. Party up! After doing homework for most of the day, you head out to the living room to help with the housewarming party preparations. Well, look who decided to join us. Sorry, I had an essay to finish, but I'm ready to go. What's left to do? Oh, I don't know. Only everything? Behind her, Zach makes a face. Becca's completely overreacting, as usual. I think we're almost done. You think I'm overreacting? I'll show you overreacting, you little... Becca? Can you calm down, please? And maybe apologize to Zach? Becca fumes silently with her arms folded. After a moment, she turns to Zach. Sorry you don't have an eye for party decor like me. Becca? Fine, sorry, but we're nowhere near done. It looks like things are coming along from where I stand, so what's left? Where to start? The streamers aren't hung. The 8th dwarf Gatsby over here got through, what, 6 balloons? Hey, my legs are working as hard as they can. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there have been sitting on their butts for the last hour. It's called a break, Becca. Yeah, you were the one who wanted all the furniture moved 3 inches to the left for some reason. Duh! The feng shui in here is pissing me off, almost as much as a lack of work ethic. What have you done? James and Zig stumble through the front door carrying a giant speaker. Where do you want this again? Left corner, 3 feet from the wall, at a 36-degree angle, facing the kitchen. As I said, like 4 times ago. Zig and James exchange a look and put the speaker where Becca designated it. Okay, what happened to nice, chill Becca who was desperate to move in with us a week ago? She put on her party planning pants and realized that this stuff was never going to get done without someone to organize things. Do you not know how a party works, especially in college? No wonder you were ousted from leadership. Anyway, seriously, I'm doing this for you guys. I want to put this place on the map as the go-to party place in Hartfield. But we don't need to be popular. You can do it without being mean. We don't need to be popular. I just want a place to hang with friends, you know it? It doesn't have to be a whole big thing. Mizumi, this isn't about friends, and you're wrong. By the way, you do need to think about reputation. Chris is doing his whole student president football captain thing. Caitlin is in a band. You and James write for the magazine or whatever. My point is, you're all involved in stuff that needs promoting. So excuse me for trying to look out for you guys. You sigh, and she stalks off to measure the length of the kitchen doorway. Why am I looking at an arch with no streamers in it? Anyone? Caitlin sidles up over to you and whispers in your ear. Mizumi, I don't know how much longer I can take this. You know how I feel about manual labor. Becca's driving me nuts. Wait, when did you become prissy? Manual labor, you poor thing? What are you, Tony Stark? But if we make a break for it, she's definitely going to kill us. How do we not have any cups? We're on it. Preferably getting you cyanide. I mean, what? Before you say anything, Caitlin grabs your arm and pulls you towards the door. And get some ice while you're at it. Will do. Though if we technically take a chisel and a wall chipper, we could probably get, get some ice off your heart. You and Caitlin wander downtown holding hands. I can't believe I made it out of there alive. I thought I was going to choke if I had to blow up one more balloon. Hey, Becca may be a bit of a taskmaster, but remember, she's used to throwing big sorority parties. Okay, but I don't remember ever seeing that many balloons at any of her parties. Don't try telling me she's not torturing us. Maybe this is just her weird way of trying to bond with you guys. Mizumi, you're relentless when it comes to seeing the good in people. I don't know how you do it. So Mizumi is completely opposite of me. You wrap your arms around her waist and smile. Well, you've taught me that it's worth it to work through your problems with people if it brings you closer in the end. She grins and kisses the tip of your nose. Suddenly your gaze wanders to something behind you. You turn to face an antique store. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Wondering if that shop has always been there? We have to check it out! I don't want to go back to the house yet. So, excuse me. This is my waifu? Waifu. This is my waifu. I'm taking a moment to just feel free to screenshot this also if you'd like. It's Caitlin and a Lord have mercy. Anyway, it does look cool. We should pick up the party supplies. Aww. You mean we have to keep decorating? I'm worried about what Becca might do to the others if we leave them alone with her for too long. You smile and give her a kiss. But we can walk very slowly. You and Caitlin continue down the street hand in hand. Pretty. After returning home, you find the house fully decorated. Your friends rest on the couches. Wow, this place looks amazing. Actually does. Holy shit. Right? I really had to work these guys, but they managed to make this place look decent. Decent? Like... Okay, I'm a little triggered by those two cups being completely just... And why is this coffee cup upside down? Oh, OCD. Zach groans from his seat. Honestly, I think I'm too tired to even host at this point. Can I just go to bed now? But it's only 8, and our guest will be here any minute. She glances towards the kitchen, her brow furrowed. I just hope we'll have enough food to feed 100 people. What? Who is affording this shit? Did your daddy buy you food and money and shit? 100? Becca, how many people did you invite? I mean, it could be a little more. It could be a little less. I put out an invitation on social media. All of Hartfield is on alert. This is the hot spot to party tonight. That's way too many people. I was kind of hoping this would be a small, intimate gathering with close friends. Did you think I was decorating this nicely for the sake of, like, 10 people? No, maybe 30? But 100? A big house like this is just begging for a full-scale bash. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag at this point. We might as well do our best to be good hosts. You really are passive-aggressive, aren't you? Becca looks up at you and down and sighs. But you can't possibly think of hosting the party in those rags you're wearing. Hey, I like this outfit. It's cute for day-to-day stuff, but this is a big event. You have to get dressed up in something special. This is about reputation of the house. Ah, yes, because the right outfit will convince everyone that we're not the coolest. We're the coolest, most stylish people at Hartfield, right? Are you being sarcastic? This is serious. Hey, there's no harm in getting a little dressed up. Come on, it's a party. Dude, you never wear anything different. I'm actually really surprised they gave you a jacket this year. And they actually show this more often now. You wear a t-shirt 24/7, like you've just walked out of Walmart. I mean, dude, just... Besides, Mizumi, you always have the cutest clothes. No, that's Caitlin. Just take a look through your closet, okay? For my sake. Come on, I'll help you pick out something. You smile and roll your eyes at her, then head to your room. Becca roots through your closet while you sit on the edge of your bed. Okay, let's see what you've got. Dressing up for parties will increase your reputation as... It's... Really? Is this the gimmick for this book now? We're hosting parties. Some parties will have a theme for you to match in order to earn your reputation. There's no theme for this party, but different people will react to certain styles you wear. So basically, it's completely pointless to get whatever outfit she's going to give us, because we're not having a theme. Don't worry, folks. Halloween's coming up. I may purchase that outfit. It depends on how awesome it is. So Pixelberry, if you're listening, it better be damn incredible. There. What do you think about one of these? Becca brings an armload of clothes over to the bed and lays them out next to you. I'm going to pay diamonds for my own outfits. I want you to think about this for a moment. We are paying diamonds for our own outfits. Smells like school spirit. Show your enthusiasm for heartfelt nights in this warm yet stylish sweater. Next. Sheer bliss. Stay cool, calm, cute. Whether you're walking to class or running into a stage dive. That is sexy. I'm going to be honest about it. I'm just going to be flat out honest. I am a huge person for black. And... Okay, moving on. Bluebell. That's at least what I say. Pearls just want to have fun. Well, someone's from the 80s. Channel your inner socialite and put the art back into the party with sophisticated look. Not bad. Trailblazer. Break the scoop and look good doing it. This dapper... excuse me a moment, I need to go put soap in my mouth because dabbing, what does the cool kids call it now? Dabbing? We have a dapper blazer. Well, pep up any wardrobe. And finally, what I find fine. I don't know, I'm not really feeling any of these looks. Fine. Then why don't you look for something else? Open your closet and peer inside. Okay, so outfit categories. We have nerd. Stripe right. Isn't that what we're wearing already? Back to nerd. Okay. Grunge. I don't think we didn't get anything because it was for Caitlin's bullshit. Sport. Cozy up. I'm half tipped into for that look, actually. So sport. Remember sport. And then there's chick, excuse me. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, hell. That needs to be burned alive. No. I don't know why I'm choosing outfits right now. Back to the outfits. Alright, we're gonna go with sport, because screw it. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're supposed to be comfortable. Choose this look. There you go. All done. It's no showstopper, but it'll have to do. Right then, let's see what the others think. I mean, I'm sure if I was in the all black, whoo, damn. You saunter back to the living room and your friends turn to look at what as you enter. Well, it's not Dwar, but she doesn't look like a complete dumpster fire. Wow, that was almost a compliment. Can I just take a moment to say what a babe my girlfriend is? You give her a quick kiss. Suddenly the doorbell rings. Sounds like the first of our guests are here. Within an hour, the party is in full swing and everyone is talking and laughing. You chat with Zach, Tyler, and Abby. I can't believe so many people showed up tonight. It feels like half of Hartfield is here. You've certainly got the place for it. But it's so nuts to think that you're living in Professor Vasquez's old house. Yeah, that's gotta be some kind of weird feeling. It feels bittersweet, strange, right. I don't feel strange because we got so close to Professor Vasquez and he was pretty awesome at the end. I'm gonna go with right. It just feels right. I don't want to make assumptions about what Vasquez would want, but after all my experiences with him, it seems kind of fitting that I'd end up here. He trusted me to finish his book. I'd like to think that he'd trust me to look after his house too. And anyway, I'm glad we were able to bring some life to this place. You don't think he'd be mad that you're having a big party in his old house? Are you kidding me? Vasquez made me go to some of the mini parties last year to gather story material. Having a party in his house has got to be the ultimate tribute to his memory. Besides, we did an amazing job of fixing this place up. What better way to show it off than hosting a big bash? I think Zach just wants to show off his wine rack. Hey, can a guy be proud of his hard work? Yeah, but you've literally taken every guest here to the kitchen and explained how you put it together. Don't let them tease you, Zach. I appreciate having someone handy around the house. See? I bet you two are really jealous that you don't live in the party house with us. I don't know about that. I'm pretty happy with our current setup. She nuzzles against Tyler, and he kisses her forehead. Zach rolls his eyes. Just then, Becca rushes over and pulls you and Zach aside. Hey, what happened to be a good host? You can't just spend the whole night with the same people. You have to mill around and talk to guests. It's called being a social butterfly, not a social iguana. Okay, no need to go Hosilla on us. Becca rushes over to the kitchen, muttering something about running low on ice. You turn to excuse yourself from Abby and Tyler, but they're in the middle of Eskimo kissing, so you start making your way around the room. Oh my god, it's you! We haven't seen you in forever! So you two were roommates for like, 5 hot seconds? Yep. For barely a day before Mizumi packed up her stuff and left. Yeah. But you know, then my friends and I found this house, and Rachel puts a hand on your shoulder. Mizumi, it's okay. I know that my room is probably the worst threat to human health since the Black Plague. I don't blame you for leaving. Really? You're aware of how gross it is, and yet you still live there? Yeah, I'm trying to build up a tolerance against bacteria in case there's a large-scale disaster that wipes out antibiotics. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Someone please take a moment and explain how antibiotics like penicillin are made to Rachel, please. Do you honestly think that's likely? Hey man, you never know what could happen. I don't think that's how tolerance building works. Just Arjun, she's an idiot, so you're gonna have to forgive her. Caitlin, Arjun, and Rachel start to argue. Amara sighs and shakes her head, pulling you aside. Thanks for hosting this big shindig. I feel like I never get a chance to see you these days. I know, we have so much to catch up on. So, how are things with Darren? How's band practice now? How are things with Darren? They're going really well. I was worried that I wouldn't get to see him much now that he's graduated. But we try to meet up at least twice a week, and we text each other a lot in between. That's wonderful. I'm so happy everything worked out with you two. Hey, we have you to thank for convincing us to get together in the first place. Is he here tonight? Yeah, he's catching up with his football boys, but you should say hi. I'm sure he'd love to see you. We're both happy with each other and with our lives. He's got the internship and I got my band. Hey, speaking of your band, Rachel mentioned the other day that you guys were looking for a practice space. Yeah, but no luck so far. We've got noise complaints in the dorms, my apartment, and the marching band is always in the music room. How about here? We're the only house on the block, and since the rest of the neighborhood is being redeveloped, plus Caitlin already lives here. Chris is at practice most of the time, and I certainly don't mind it. Really? That would be amazing. Thank you. We'd be sure to limit it to daytime hours and stuff. I wouldn't want to bother you all. I'll run it to the others, but I'm sure they'd be happy to help. I really appreciate it. If we ever win a Grammy, you're the first person I'm gonna thank. I know I used to do a different voice for her. I think it was kind of Jamaican, but it was so horrible. I'm just like, yeah, no. Wow, so you basically started your high school newspaper from scratch your sophomore year? It seemed like such a shame that we didn't have one, so I rounded up the resources and got some friends to join the staff. By the time I graduated, the paper had already really taken off. We even uncovered a budgeting error when we were doing a piece of school funding. That's incredible. I have a feeling I'm not going to regret enlisting you for the nightly news. Oh, I'm happy to be part of the team. I'm looking forward to working with you both. The feeling is mutual. I think we're all going to learn a lot from each other. Ah, ladies, looks like your cup's empty. Can I get you both another drink from the kitchen? Yes, please. Thanks, James. He takes your cups and works his way through the crowd towards the kitchen, leaving you alone with Raina. So, Raina, I'd love to learn a little more about you. Tell me, how did you get into writing? What do you do for fun? What do you think of James? That's tough. How did you get into writing? What do you like to do for fun? Why not? We'll ask a professional question. Why not? I'm really dredging this one. I'm really wanting to, but then I'm dredging it. How'd you get into writing? My mom is a journalist, actually. My family is from the Philippines, but we moved when I was pretty young. So, you got the writing bug from her, then? Absolutely! She's my hero. When I was little, I used to sit in her lap while she worked at her typewriter. Nothing stands between her and a story. She's so determined, even in the face of adversity. She sounds like a great role model. She is. I feel extremely lucky to have such a strong woman to look up to. Anyway, thanks for inviting me to your party. I was so caught up with school my first 2 years here that I didn't really get out and meet people. I know we don't know each other super well yet, but I really am looking forward to getting to know you and James. You've both really welcomed me so far, and I appreciate it. I'm glad you came over tonight. I'm excited to get to know you, too. As you're milling through the crowd, you spot Zig standing by himself near the kitchen and make your way over. Hey, you doing okay? Yeah, just not really feeling the party scene tonight. You follow his gaze across the room to where Chris, Darren, and Manny are talking. I can't believe he showed up. I thought we weren't cool enough for Manny the Man. He probably saw the invite online like everyone else. I know he's a jerk, but you guys are on the same team. Maybe you should try to make peace with him? Seriously? How can you say that after he treated you like a piece of meat? I'm not saying you have to be best friends. Truth be told, I'd be happier if we never had to interact with him again. But you're going to be seeing a lot of each other at practice, so you might as well try to tolerate him. Come on, Chris is trying to bring everyone together. You could be a good influence on Manny. Let's try Chris. Honestly, I think he's a little worried about managing the team and it be one less thing for him to worry about. You can't afford to take sides here, even if he's your friend. If not for Manny himself, at least try to play nice for Chris's sake. How can I, when Manny so clearly has it out for me? He's the one who started it. You sigh, start pulling him towards the other football players. Look, just give it a shot, okay? Maybe you two got off on the wrong foot. Darren and Chris greet you and Zig as you join their circle. Hey, Zig! Congrats on making the team, and Mizumi, long time no see! Darren, why are you wearing your old football uniform? Oh, you know, just trying to support the team. Relive my glory days. Also, all my clean shirts are in the laundry pile right now. Oh, hey, Zag, was it? You know my name is Zig, Manny. Oh, right. Zig the Twig. I was just telling the guys about that sick play I made on the field my freshman year. Aaron shakes his head, but smiles and claps Manny on the shoulder. Goodness knows, I've heard this recap a million times before. Chris, you gotta watch the ego on this guy. That's my captain, keeping me humble. Manny smirks at Chris. Former captain, I guess. So like I was saying, that play was so dope. Shoots like a nervous smile. Slip away from the group to continue mingling. Egotistical little prick, huh? So you gotta fluff him, basically. Okay. Okay, good to know. So you're making your way through the crowd. A familiar voice calls your name. Mizumi! You turn to see Madison and Tripp waving at you. Madison, Tripp, thanks for coming tonight. So, are all you enjoying the party? Oh, totally. This is such a cool house. I, for one, am enjoying the food. In fact, I'm gonna go get some more cheese. You all want anything? I'm good, thanks. He heads for the kitchen, and Madison turns back to you. Hey, I heard that Becca moved in with you. Yeah, she did. Have you two patched things up? Not really. I tried texting her, but she didn't respond. I thought she'd come around if I gave her a little time, but she still won't talk to me. Well, Becca's figuring out a lot of stuff right now. At least you have other friends. I'm gonna go with, yeah, she's figuring out a lot of shit right now. Let's be honest. If she's shutting you out, I wouldn't take it too personally. It seems like she's had a tough couple of months. She's in a weird place. Yeah, I know seeing her parents split up must have been hard. I just wish she knew that I'm here for her. I'm sorry, she's acting distant. Maybe I can... At the moment, you peer past Madison and catch sight of Becca standing by the stairs. Can you get over your bullshit? Can you really get over it? Yes, she's princess bullshit of Kappa Psi Sigma. She gestures for you to come over. Oh, like a good dog. Come here, Mizumi. Can you excuse me for a second? Yeah, of course. I was gonna go grab another drink anyway. Madison wanders off, and as you approach Becca, she pulls you around the corner. What's she doing here? What's Manny doing here? But, you know, you invited all of Hartfield, so... Becca, you posted our party online. She probably saw it like everyone else. Yeah, but... Suddenly you hear a crash and shouting coming from the kitchen. I already know. The hell? What was that for? It was an accident! Oh my god, I thought it was going to be Zig and Manny. Oh man, never mind! You enter the kitchen to find shattered wine bottles spilled all over the floor. Zach's wine rack lies broken next to it. I worked really hard on that! What's going on? Sebastian here decided to destroy my wine rack for no reason. I did not decide to break your little arts and crafts project. I was trying to add a bottle of wine as a housewarming gift, but someone bumped me and, well, everything kind of went flying. So I grabbed the wine rack to break my fall. It's a shame, really. It was a perfectly good bottle of Cabernet. Sebastian. Okay, for once I was gonna go, okay, accidents happen. Okay, just literally, just capital, just F it, okay? But no! Pixelberry doesn't even go, I don't believe you. Who even invited you? Are you being obtuse? Or did you forget that this was billed as an open invitation? Anyone on campus would have seen the invite. So you decided that, of all the places to be on a Saturday night, you'd hang out with the people you hate. Don't even try to convince me that you didn't come here just to run our party. I don't hate you, and I had no intention of ruining this gathering. I thought I might come and enjoy the social milieu, but apparently that's not going to happen now. The rest of your friends gather in the doorway, drawn by the commotion. You know, I hope that maybe, just for once, we could have some kind of civil interaction. I should have known better. You are as spiteful, accusatory, and insolent as ever. Oh, were the bad guys here? You're the one who came into our home and started breaking our stuff! You've got about 10 seconds to leave before we kick you out ourselves. Whoa! Let's all just calm down a moment. Oh, I don't need a moment. I can see that I've outstayed my welcome. Not that I want to stay in this hovel a minute longer. He pushes past you and makes for the front door. As he begins to exit, he turns back to where everyone has gathered to watch him leave. You all are going to regret treating me like this. Mark my words. He blusters out, slamming the door behind him. The partygoers stand in silence. Mark my words? What is he, a movie villain? Wow. This was really not how I wanted our first party at the year to go down. Okay, so this is where someone comes in, like Madison or Zach, and goes, alright, everybody, let's just ignore this. I'll clean up the mess. Let's enjoy ourselves. But no, let's dwell. You don't think he's actually gonna try something bad, do you? You mean like burn down the house? I think we should be on our guard. Think about it, he's lashed out at us in the past. Yeah, and maybe he's finally hit his breaking point. Come on, it's not like he's gonna burn the house down. That's a step too far, even for Sebastian, and literally I just said it. And guys, what if he was telling the truth? What if he actually did come here trying to be friendly for once? If that's the case, he has a funny way of showing it. Okay, hold on, just, okay, never mind. Well, who knows? If I can change my stripes, maybe he can too. You let out a sigh and rub your forehead. Your friends return to the party and James approaches you. Hey, I hate to break this up now, but don't forget that your first nightly news piece is due tomorrow. No time to worry about Sebastian. How will your article go? Find out in the next chapter of the Sophomore. Pixelberry didn't really give us an option, did they? Like I said, I wish there would have been an option. I kind of felt while we were giving back a chance to play neutral, to be sitting on the fence. You know, the person that sits there and goes, okay, we've seen the bad. We haven't seen any good from Sebastian, but maybe, just maybe. We haven't seen any real good of Becca, really, until last book, anyway. So, maybe, just maybe. So I like, damn it, son of a bitch, I am Mazumi. I try and see the good in people, or at least I try to enable it, so maybe they'll be better. Humanity, it's a strange thing, huh? Human nature, especially. But I digress. I hope y'all did enjoy the content. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below whether you did or didn't. Criticism is always welcome. Otherwise, feel free to also like and share the video. Head down to the description below. You can follow my social media, or if you want to support my channel, you can do that as well. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.